Hello and welcome back to Matt Hayes Tottenham blog and to another episode of Transfer Talk. So today we have a bit of breaking news that's just broken in the last hour or so regarding Tanguy Ndombele and his potential move to Tottenham. So before I get started in the video, please don't forget to like it, and if you want to keep up to date with all the transfer activity this summer, please subscribe to the channel. So in the last hour or so, Sky in Italy have reported that Tottenham are close to agreeing a deal with Lyon for Tanguy Ndombele. Now, Ndombele has been a target for Tottenham since the summer of 2017, when he was initially identified as a potential long-term replacement for Moussa Dembele. And according to Sky Sports News, the discussions are ongoing, but they're still in a very early stage. But Sky in Italy are saying that Tottenham have made a lot of progress on the deal and that it could be completed in the next couple of days. Since Moussa Dembele left Tottenham in January to move to China, Ndombele has become a prime target for the club, and he's the number one replacement for Moussa Dembele. In the last 12 months, teams such as Juventus and Manchester United have also been interested in him, but it looks as though Tottenham are going to win the race to sign him, and potentially in the next week or so. So Ndombele plays primarily as a defensive midfielder, and it's actually really quite shocking how similar a player he is to Moussa Dembele. He plays in that space obviously between the defence and the attacking midfielders, and his traits are really similar to Dembele's. He's really, really good in possession. It's one of his main attributes, and his dribbling last season in the French league was among the best in the league. He had a 90% success rate, and his passing is also really, really good, which is something that we remember a lot from Moussa Dembele. He had 7 assists in the league, and his key passes and through ball rates were absolutely amazing as well. He completed almost 6 dribbles per game at a success rate of about 81%, which for a holding midfielder is a really high stat, and it's something that we could really do in the team, because Sissoko has kind of been that player for us this season, taking the ball from the back and kind of movement forward. But as we know, his final ball has been really disappointing, and we've struggled to make that change from defence to attack, because when we get there, the ball seems to be off, and it's taken us a lot longer to build from the back. And Ndombele could really be a good solution to that, because he can dribble with it, he can pass it, and his defensive rates as well are really, really good. He wins the ball back and just makes that switch from defence to attack so good, and he's such a fluid player. You know, his dribbling is just amazing. Now, there's been no official confirmation anywhere about what kind of transfer fee Lyon are looking for, but we know in the last few weeks the discussions that have been going on between the two clubs, there's been a big discrepancy in the club's valuation of Ndombele. But the latest reports are that it's going to be between 50 and 60 million pounds, which would obviously be a club record fee for Tottenham, and for a player who's attracting such attention from the big clubs in Europe, it would, you think, be a fee around that would actually attract him to Tottenham, and it would make Lyon accept the bid. In terms of defensive players, I think he could be one of the best signings we could make this summer. I know we've spoken about Giovanni Lo Celso and Donny van de Beek as well, but they're much more attacking players who could be closer to a replacement for Eriksen. But we knew it was always going to be really difficult to replace Moussa Dembele, but just looking at the stats and how this guy plays, he could be the perfect solution. And like I said, he's been a target for the last 2 years. It's not just someone that has popped up in this window. And we've missed Dembele in the last 1 or 2 years, even before he left, because he was injured so much. He never really seemed to be at the top of his game, and when he was before that, he was such an important part of our team and was almost the spine of the midfield, defensively and in the attacking positions. So if we can get Ndombele in this season, this summer, he could be such a good addition to the team, and he could be someone that could help us push on and hopefully win a bit of silverware in the next couple of seasons. So that's all for the video today. Put down in the comments below what you think of the potential signing of Ndombele, and if you think he'd be a good addition to the team. Also, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.